Welcome back, friends. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Stoneshard today, doing the one-handed Mace, right on target build. We are tanked up, ready to go. And I think we're going to go fight a troll. So let's get out here and see. I'll take a quick look at everything here, make sure we're looking good. Got some coffee. We got the big drug that I want to try. That's right. I do remember the big drug. We don't have skinning, so we can't skin it anyways, I suppose. So that's off the table. We are slap rejuvenated. Our immunity's good. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. I've only ever done it melee once, and that was with my spearmint, which was actually surprisingly easy because I could do a lot of attacks from afar, but if I need to get in there and stab him, it was good. So I don't know what it's gonna do when I have to be like right up next to him. Is my equipment looking still good, still good, still good. And yeah, we're fine all the way around. Alright. Can't think of anything we would need on top of this, except for maybe another vivifying potion. We have an antitoxin. We do. A splint. I guess we could take another one just in case. Wouldn't be uncalled for him just break a bunch of bones in my body, right? So that would make some sense. Alright, let's go. Let's get this blessing. And we'll rock and roll. This got drugs on your floor, sir. Do you have drugs on your floor? He does have drugs on his floor. He must not have been able to afford it earlier, because that's classic Absurdum. Somebody can't afford something, just throw it on the floor while staring at them. Then make them buy it later. I will buy a gambling scroll. Gambling scrolls, best scrolls for anyone not aware. Lead resistance. Hopefully that's very meaningful. Rending assistance actually might be a bit more meaningful. This upcoming fight. I don't think this is, but the chances of getting like life drain. Natural resistance is probably the worst one. Pain resistance actually might be decent. We might be in a lot of pain soon. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but it's a decent chance. So why don't we roll with that? Got some herbal extract if I need to. I would assume you snort the herbal extract. I'm not sure how it is. Like, yeah, it's possible you just rub it on yourself. But in my head, it's better if you just like throw it in your face and inhale as much of it as possible. Like, not meaningfully like snort it. Just take a deep breath and someone just like wings it at your face. Whatever sticks is the appropriate dose. That seems reasonable. I imagine that's how they did practical medicine back then. Whatever it then is. Just saying, if I was a town healer, that's how I would do it. And I don't think that makes me a bad person. It might make me a bad physician. It certainly makes me a bad physician, but that's probably on par. It's probably common peer-reviewed practice. So you can't blame me for it. You just blame the medical society. Peer-reviewed. Patient didn't do well. Well, did you throw a bunch of herbal extract in his face? Yeah, it didn't help. I don't know. You did everything I would. You did everything you could have done then. Couldn't save him, Jim. Okay, well, that's what I thought. Do you concur, Doctor? I concur. No, did you try throwing 20 leeches on him? Yeah, that didn't help either. I'm out of ideas. There might be people that are unaware, but they still, like, leeches are a thing again. Bring back when I worked in the burn center, we would on occasion, small occasion, use leeches to help debride wounds, and they actually do control bleeding, but at the same time also bring up healthy like tissue bed. There was a couple of instances just in very small areas where people couldn't bring up healthy tissue growth, like small, strange parts of your finger. And it worked really well. We did a lot of strange things in Burn Center. Things that you wouldn't think you would do, but like, it's the best thing to do, and they worked. Leeches was probably just the strangest of them. And they're medical leeches too, like, they're just not off the streets, right? They come from a medical facility, and then at the ends, you send them back to this and they properly dispose of them as if they were like biohazardous waste. Strange. It's a strange thing. Speaking of which, now when I did this with my bow guy, his range was actually so far. I didn't start the fight like this. I started the fight by shooting him from down here, which I thought was really interesting. But then I was really far away, which was kind of good, kind of bad, right? Are we getting in this now? Okay, didn't make me drop anything. Are you gonna walk towards me? Perfect. Step. All right, 2% down. Did we just fumbles and we blocked it? Wow. I'm not even mad, I'm just surprised. That was less of a block. We healed it back. 42. Dodge. Let's get a rage back up. We're not draining a lot of energy because we're not killing him. We're, I guess, not doing enough damage. Ooh, and this wore off. Does he have armor? Well, if he did, he doesn't anymore. Whoa, that crit felt good. What do I care the most about? So if I switch to this, let me check. I don't remember what I get for switching. What? Nice. If affected by defensive, switching gets you plus 25 weapon damage. I don't feel like that's not bad, but I don't feel like that's super important. I feel like stealing initiative might be better. Accuracy, decrease fumble, decrease cooldown, decrease energy cost, increase crit. We're not gonna knock him back. That's just not gonna happen. Stagger probably won't happen. Sure, we'll go offensive. Did he do anything? Oh, because I was on the other one? Yeah, okay. So I get the free turn. Right, I do remember that being a thing now. Get the health back up. Might need to treat ourselves. Which is interesting. That's an interesting problem to have. But like, we can't let our max health dip. Ow. Or let that happen. IR tank. Oh crap, I forgot to do the drugs. God damn it, Absurdum. Will you please do the drugs? Oh, that's bad. Heal up. Do damage, heal up. Defensive tactics. Ow. I think I took too many turns of not doing damage. Oh, that was a crit. Oh, that was a splint. I need to splint. Fumbled, that's probably great. Surprised we haven't got him to go into a healing state. I don't know if you're gonna heal, but I love that optimism. I don't know, is screaming really worth it? Because we're not gonna confuse him. Battle Rage is pretty good. I would like to go back to defensive tactics. I just feel like if we don't attack him, we're gonna keep losing health. But you know what? What am I talking about? I have healing potions. I'm so tired after work. I probably shouldn't be doing this. Let's see. How many splints have I used? God bless it. God bless America. Bro, when are you going to try to heal? It's 14. 14. I can get up to 28. I can switch to one to the other and heal. I don't know if that's really worth the effort. Let's just pop this. Oh, and he's dead. Okay, well, I guess we countered him to death. He never went to his heal state. I was kind of waiting for it. Attacks target, fumbles. I counterattack, hitting for 44 health and killed him. And I got 2,000 some XP. Yay, us. He roughed me up kind of a lot more than I thought he would. I'm not gonna lie. Hell yeah, what a shot, huh? The colors from all the drugs. I mean, it probably would have helped if we would have done this sooner. That was with 50% pain resistance? Ooh. We're not gonna be pleased later. I'm feeling we're gonna wake up and not be happy. What is a war spear? Yeah, it's really not that great, actually. Neither is this. Like, I like this for medium and light armor builds and stuff, but for us, this isn't. Like, we got something way better. Like this. Oh no, a troll's coming. No. Let's go ahead and take that. That might be a good idea. We eat these things because that's what we do. We'll throw this. Gonna be on to us. There's nothing in the barrel. Great, cool. Well, my job here is done. Time to be in an immense amount of pain and walk home. How hungry am I? We could overeat. It gives you some extra healing. Try to get this healing torso thing so my body won't freak out about the pain, which I understand. He kind of ripped my torso up a bunch. How much damage did he do to me? Actually, it doesn't seem like he really did that much to our armor. I was kind of, yeah, maybe a lot to our head. I was kind of expecting him to rip our armor apart, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm glad to see that, you know, that didn't happen. A really good time to have first aid. I think that would have really came through for us there. We could have just kept popping up and getting decent benefits. It's got a fair amount of cooldown, but... Sir, I just murdered a troll. I would not recommend this course of action. I am a goddamn psychopath. I just murdered a troll. I'm on a lot of drugs. I have no idea what's going on, apparently. And you're making a terrible mistake. Now this... Yeah, screw it. Let's go see what it is. Like, it's a gamble, because if it's not a place to rest, then it's just going to be even longer until we get to somewhere that can rest. But if it is a place to rest, then it paid off, right? Thus being a game. Thus the definition. I'm just screaming in pain. Which must be really hard when you're in a giant iron suit like this. Because it's just going to keep echoing back in your ears, and I'd imagine hurt even more. Real problem is I can't see a damn thing in the suit. Oh, there's no hangover. It's just drunkenness, which will actually help the pain. Or should help the pain. Should help the pain a lot. Well, it gives me pain resistance. It's not really the same. Well, you know what? I'm not sure what I'm even trying to find here, to be perfectly honest. I feel like it should have been right here. I'm trying to gauge where the middle is. I don't know if that's the wolf I like. Yeah, it must be a wolf spot. There's a wolf something over there. Ah, fuck. Screw him. Screw him. We don't need him anyways. We'll go find our own camp. But no wolves. In beds. I'm in so much pain. Do you help with pain? I don't know these herbs well enough. You help with intoxication, which I don't have any of. Health restoration, which I don't really need either. Okay. Take the flower for nothing. Nope, I just threw up. That's interesting. Am I that drunk? It's in mind ward. Psionic resistance, sanity. I don't need sanity. Morale, psh, helps you sober up faster. I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. I mean, yeah, I'm drunk. Oh yeah, I vomited because I'm sick. But it's really helping with the pain resistance. We can sober up faster. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I don't know if it really did anything. Wormwood. I think spearmint's the one that can help with pain. So I'd kind of like to find that, in all honesty. But I don't think we're going to get lucky enough. Well, then again, my pain did go down, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe I just, you know, sometimes you just feel better when you vomit. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I just needed to get a good vomit in there, and now the fact that my chest is ripped open just doesn't bother me as much. Actually, I'm completely healed. Now we have hangover. Which, that did not help. My bad. What? You know what? Let's just go to sleep for a couple hours. Like a real hangover. Just go to bed. Eat some greasy fries or something when you wake up. You'll be fine. You'll feel fine tomorrow, probably. There you go, some hash browns. These aren't hash browns, but it's close. Some garlic. Yeah, that's the thing. My morale is garbage. Take out the last. Get some coffee. The vigor will help increase my morale very slightly. Gonna increase my real life morale. Plus we got a solid save now after that fight. Which means there's no taking it back from us. Oh, I drank the coffee and it says morale increases. Do I get it just for drinking it? Oh, I do. 5%. That's actually not that bad. There are foods that do better. There are wines that do better, but I don't feel bad for this. Those raspberries give morale. Double check to see where I'm going, because I don't know where I am. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be A-okay. I'm kind of surprised my chest healed. I'm not gonna lie. I suspected worse. Rather excited to see about this cape, though. I'm not gonna lie. So I think this might be like the first time I actually use it. I don't remember its stats well enough, but I do remember that it's something that's more for a melee. Glad we brought 2 sprints. I'm not sure if it really made a huge difference, but step at me. Now we see the violence inhaled in the system. Speaking of violence, hey, about that troll. Yeah, it's dead. Really? I mean, yeah, send your end. You can see it. My goodness. I don't wonder if I'm going to end up in its belly with my head on a chopping block. Yeah, I still can't believe it. You killed the troll on your own. How? Expected more from it. It was kind of sluggish. Incredible. So much a reward. You earned it fair and square. Knowing my grandfather could never forgive me for giving up this cloak, but what can I say? You deserve it. Put it to good use. Physical resistance, now we'll check, but I'm pretty sure these resistances cover your entire body, making it a lot better than it seems. Not to mention dodge chances. Okay, not means anything to us because I'm sure my dodge chance is like -40, but 5% damage taken is nothing to laugh at. Like I said, I don't need the dodge chance that's here. This is more physical resistance than what I already have. The really just I'm using 4 more energy. But that's okay. That's a-okay. In a little bit of counter, but that's okay. So let's check some stats. So if we go down to... First off, I'm just curious to what my dodge is. -8. Actually, my dodge wasn't as low as I thought it would be. Interesting. So, let's see. Not protection, not black power, not dodge. Where are you? Not damage reflection. Damage taken is getting down pretty good. That looks good. Physical resistance. 45, 35, 35, 40. Yes, it gives 5% everywhere. That's really nice. And I imagine... Did I have something else on random? No? No? Well, this one will just do it to the head. What? I thought I had a ring or something. That could be confusing everything right now. I don't know. Either way, it's nice to have it applied everywhere. I guess that's all I was really getting at. It's also nice to see this number decrease. Very nice. Also, we made more money, but I don't think we really have a reason to make more money at this point. We're kind of at the point now where money doesn't really mean anything. We can spend it on various things. We can spend it seriously or in drugs or whatever. We got up to respect with them. Very nice. We'll take a splint again. I guess we got more sitting there. How do you feel about elven capes? Great. Sounds good. I'll take this victory egg, thank you. You can have that too. I really don't care. I usually like store that stuff, but why? There's no reason. Well, speaking of no reason, there's really no reason to be here anymore either. We could go exploring, trying to find some stuff. These contracts won't be ready yet. So what do we want to do with our lives? Well, I say let's go to Osbrook. Let's mince the heck out of some things there. I was gonna say, try to find things for the Rotten Willow Tavern, but why? I'm not gonna do that either. Camp clearing, desolate camp, burrows. Let's just go on exploring. How much food do I have? I've just got some meat. Let's get some more water. Got a bunch of coffee. I got a lot of money. You know what? I know how to fix that. I know how to fix the money problem. Wait, they're probably not. Oh, no, he's still open. Come on, come on. Stay open. Repairing my stuff will fix my money problem. There it is. So some of these aren't really that expensive. There it is. We can merge that. Merge that, and at least now we have something there. Let's I have a feeling our immunity's gonna be garbage. Let's buy these, that will help. Drink that. Alright, I think we're good to go. We got on a little exploration. We're fully decked out, fully repaired. And we'll see if we can find some tier 4 dungeons. That's really what we're looking for now. The only thing nice about getting your rep up with the Rotten Willow Tavern, in my opinion, is once you unlock the smuggler, his stuff's usually not that great, but you can buy locations of where certain things can be, like tier 4 dungeons. They're expensive, but usually at this point you don't have any money anyways, or you don't have any money problems anyway, so you might as well. So I don't have a lot of time to do a dungeon anyways. because I am off of work and I do, well, you know, need to get these things finished recording and uploaded and ready for YouTube before I go to bed, before I go back to work for another day. So I don't want to make this a really long episode anyways, but we can, 20 minutes is long enough. I mean, all we did was fight a troll, which, you know, don't get me wrong, it's an accomplishment. I feel good about it. I will brag later to people who don't play this game and don't know what I'm talking about. And they will feign an understanding and appreciation and maybe even be impressed. They won't be, but they'll feign it, and that's important. That's all I care. But we can do more. More than just that. We get lost in the woods, looking for things that may or may not exist. Now, these crawlers up here, I'm not positive I want to fight them, because they will net me, which isn't much of a problem. But I think they spill acid places. I don't know if that means that they'll spill acid on me, necessarily. Come here, I'm going to absolutely destroy you. I'm going to make sure you understand you made a mistake. Come here. Your arrows bounce off of me. Did you see that? You hit me. Come here. Come here. Come here. Waste my time. You're a waste of my time. But I don't know about the crawlers, though. I'll probably do it, because why not? I don't like that they're there, you know? Mocking me. And that's what they're doing. Their existence is a mockery. And they're giant spiders, which is gross. But as long as they don't, like, chain net me, we should be fine, I think. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It would be embarrassing and very much on brand for us to kill the troll with relatively little issue and then immediately die to a bunch of spiders. To be honest, I'm surprised we didn't run into a bunch of bison, which in my opinion, and I doubt this will ever really change. Pack of bison, toughest enemy in this whole game. I said it. Hot take. You heard it. And they are. Unless you somehow catch them in a fight with other things. You come here, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. Come here. Rah! I can scream back. You tried to run and like bled or something. Oh, 91. That wasn't even a crit. That was awesome. All right. Anyways. Oh, I'm hungry. How much is the egg for? Or 5. Perfect. Shove it all in there. What's my immunity like? 97. Great. My morale's garbage. You know, it's okay, I guess. What was he saying? Mockery? Something? Spiders? I don't remember. The wolves happened and then I forgot what we were doing. So I'm pretty tired. I apologize for the absolute nonsense and like word salad that you're suffering through while watching this and hopefully enjoying this. Tell myself that maybe it makes it a little more enjoying and fun to listen to someone in my state of mind. You know, it's better than just silence and going, well, here's a wolf, and then like poking it, right? I don't know. You never know what you're gonna get from me. You can get me on some days I'm just like so tired, and that's probably all I say is wolf, and then I just like click it a couple times. And some days you just might get me in a strange endless ramble about God knows what, but probably the Family Feud. Said this during the other Stardew episodes. I really just love Family Feud. It is one of the few TV shows that we get on at work in the middle of the night, right? Because, you know, whatever. You get other garbage, but Game Show Network is one of the few channels that comes in well and actually has something maybe worth watching. Someone fighting the spiders. Something's interrupting my pathing, which means something's fighting. Your problem's clicking like that? That's usually what it means. Oh, what's going on here? Dear, why are you fighting that? Bro, you don't have any business with this. Stand back, dear. I will save you. By doing this. Okay. There's a lot of thinking going on here. Not. Oh. Really? Well, I didn't. It didn't seem to acid me. Which is good. Because I just repaired all this. And it sounds disgusting. What? Do you hear it? Oh, he died. I was trying to save your life, friend. Where's this damn crawler's nest at? There it is. Is the deer dying? I'm trying to. I can't really see. No, we pulled a bunch of them. Crap. That's another dead deer. Let's sit here, maybe. You know what? I could scream at him, right? Maybe that'll get him to disperse slightly. That would be good, right? That's good. Yep. No. Just don't step in the poison. There we go. Or acid, whatever it is. You know the thing. Don't do it. I think the confusion really paid off on that one. Great. Well, that actually went quite well. So we can come up here. Here's what they don't want you to know. These things are worth a boatload of experience. Look at that. How much do we get? 500 experience. There's usually a couple too. Like if you can find a camp that's overrun with these things, they got like a couple burrows. Same with the bees. I'll tell you what though. That's what the bees don't want you to know. Magic works really well on them. So do arrows, surprisingly enough, but it's magic. You go up there, you just throw a geode over there or something. Some type of boulder, or just raise a stone over there. Ah, it tears them apart, man. They can't stand that stuff. Don't ask me why. A couple fireballs. I imagine electricity is the same. I'm not very keen on electricity. I haven't really played it, but boulders, bam, pop it out of the ground. Bees just explode. It doesn't make sense. But it doesn't have to make sense either, you know? And that's the beauty of, I guess, geomancy. It's phenomenal. I'm sure I've gone on about it before. I just love geomancy. Speaking of things I was going on about, Family Feud. It's just a wonderful, wonderful show. Sorry if you were really hopeful to get away from the Family Feud conversation, but it's just a great show. I just think it's so wholesome and people are so happy and it's just a lot of fun. And if it's not for you, I get it. It's okay. You know, to each their own, but I very much enjoy Family Feud. And that's your strange fact about Absurdum for today. He's got strong feelings about it for no real reason, probably. It's just nice to see people be happy and play a game and have fun like that. Say stupid things, and whatever it might be. Go up here. So sometimes there's endgame dungeons kind of spectered across the top layer here. They won't get a little symbol like that unless someone tells you about it via rumor. But I've had them up through here and up through here before. So we'll just see if we can find one real quick. You know, why not? We'll just discover what's going on. Sometimes a little bit of walking around the map like this, I find it a nice break from going back and forth and just doing contracts over and over again. This is where a lot of people kind of just complain that the game is just a walking simulator most of the time. You walk here, you walk there, and it's a very slow walk, and it's a repetitive walk, and it's the same walk you've done before a couple times. And sure, I can understand why that gets old. But sometimes it's just wandering to see what you find, because you never know what you're going to find, what animals you might run into, enemies you might run into, what kind of camps you might discover. See, like, where that boar, just a boar, which is cute, right? Because he thinks he could hurt me. You can't. Are you coming my way? Bro, you have made a terrible mistake. And now you're dead. Just like the troll did. Step up. Nope. Step up. There we go. He's made a mistake. Because he heard me fight a boar, and he was like, you know what? I should get in on that. He was wrong. Now there's Moose who can see me, but I can't see them, and that very much concerns me. Okay, I can see him now. Yeah, I killed your friend. You gonna do something about it? Didn't think so. I can't. Oh, wrong button. There we go. He's done. So I want to discover this Moose tracks without aggressively pulling a Moose, because I'm not positive that we could take on the Moose. And there's only one way to find out. And I kind of don't want to do that. Okay, bear territory, so it's not even Moose territory. What the heck is going on here? Whatever. When is we discovered it, we're leaving. I'll tell you what is not, and that's a tier 4 dungeon. So we move on. Let's see what adventure we had. We killed a boar, killed a couple people, left him to rot in the woods. We almost got killed by a moose. We probably almost stumbled into a bear, but we can't see past 5 feet because of our helmet. So, you know, it's a story. Just got shot by lightning, I guess. You can't actually get hit by the lightning in the game like that. Read that somewhere, and I believe it. It's just a visual effect, which is nice, because it has gotten very close at times to me. Like 2 tiles away, and I thought, especially when you're wearing full metal gear like this. Last thing you want to do is get struck by lightning. That's got to be an instant over, right? There's no getting back up from that. This is probably just a road shrine, would be my guess. It could be a broken down cart. It could be something completely different. Who knows? Could be a cart with bees on it. Could be a bee cart. That could be exciting. Tell you what, I hope it's not, and that's just a broken down cart that no one cares about. Because I too will not care about it. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that one was close. You got me, that one was close. What is this? Let's let it camp. Okay. Well, our hunt for some type of tier 4 dungeon is not going super well. However, that's okay. We're finding stuff. We have to wait for the contracts to respawn in Bryn anyways. And at this point, I think we really only be doing them just because, I mean, we need some more rep from them. Still, we aren't respected with them. So I guess that right there is enough reason. What's this? Strategic Smith request. Oh, right. Yeah, I think that's. So we need to do a couple more. A whole nother round will get us respected, which is actually pretty nice. Then we can make sure we have the top gear from Bryn, at the very least. But after that, then we'll have no real reason to be in Bryn anymore, or to do those contracts for that matter. Our main goals will just involve going to tier 4 dungeons, getting as high as we can, to get as much experience as we can, and just murdering people for almost sport. You ready? Are you ready to die now? 89. Yes, die. What's this? Where are you? Where? Yeah, that was a mistake. You should have ran. And cracked you. Where's this card at? Who's guarding it? Come here. Oh no, that's not good. My arch nemesis. Oh boy. Though you really just beat the crap out of your friend, and I don't think that was nice of you. Yes, you are. Mostly me. But now I have you to steal your health from, so. And I imagine this guy is going to be out of mana. And walking to me. Okay. That's not clever. This is clever. Don't do that. That's my health. This is just... I don't know what this does. But I'm also at the point now where I don't really care. Oh boy. Oh boy. I need more healing salve. That wasn't very smart of me. And I forgot about that. Alright, so what do we got here? Sacks? I do love sacks. You heard it here. Magic trees 2. Sure. Yep. Oops, too many buttons. Well, that stunk. Alright, well, we're pretty injured. Why don't we... You know, screw it. Why don't we sleep tomorrow? Got some more pears and stuff. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Alright. And now it's been 40 minutes, so I'm pretty happy. We killed a troll, which obviously is a big accomplishment. We got the cape, which we'll actually use, which is kind of cool. And we'll be on our way. We'll keep exploring up here someday. Next time, see what we find. There's at the very least a camp on the clearing. I want to thank everybody for coming by. I hope you guys are enjoying this series half as much as I am making it. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really happy with how that troll went. It looked like it was going to get hairy for a second, especially when he didn't start healing. I was like, oh man, he must be nowhere close to death. And then he just died unexpectedly. But at the same time, we are pretty high level. We shouldn't really be having any issues killing a troll at this point. Plus, we're quite armored up. But it was really fun killing at lower level than I normally do. I'm glad you guys were here for it. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I hope to see you again. Take care.